Oh Lord. Sorry about that. So the thing is to start the video out. I wasn't. I didn't really know if I was gonna make this video on Snapchat or YouTube because, excuse me, there. I don't really know because YouTube, really, my YouTube is just pretty much edits and everything, which I'm trying not to do so many edits. It's and go like, oh, my YouTube's just gonna be edits. No. Oh, like I said before, or I'm going to be talking about the mini games, shows, lore, all that's coming, and the critics and all that. To start this all out, Netflix is talking about making an Assassin's Creed show. Do I think it's going to be good? Probably not, and probably yes. Probably not because Assassin's Creed, it's so hard to keep up with the lore when there's so many games, and you can never tell. Another thing is this. I'm wanting them. One production company that I'm wanting them to use is the PlayStation production. PlayStation has made a bunch of games into movies like Uncharted and Last of Us. I'm saying those two because those are like the big franchise. I mean, yeah, you got you have few games that are pretty big like Until Dawn, and all that, but they're making a God of War and a Ghost of Tsushima. Pretty sure I said that right. So yeah, that's another thing that's pretty cool that they're going to be making. But Assassin's Creed, I don't know who's going to be in it. With God of War is actually going to be getting a few actors that people will know them from, like Ryan Hurst, who played in The Walking Dead, and Brothers of Anarchy. I've never seen Brothers of Anarchy. Is because I've seen trailers for it, but I've heard that it's a pretty good show. The Walking Dead. I keep getting distracted with watching so many shows and everything. There is another thing is for people who watch Teen Wolf and just love Teen Wolf, which I'm one of those people because I watched it for Styles because, well, Styles is a little, he's a little smartass. Yes, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to go like, oh, I'm going to be one of those YouTubers that goes like, dude, no. Oh, Styles was a smartass up in Teen Wolf. Everyone knows that, and hopefully they make like another series, which there was talks about it, where they're going to be diving into more supernatural creatures like maybe vampires, ghosts, and all that. Maybe not ghosts, but like vampires, more of witches and just more of the supernatural. That would be amazing. The new Supergirl is about to come out, and me personally, I did not like the Supergirl from the Flash movie. Actually, I didn't even like the Flash movie. I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool how they brought Michael Keaton and George Clooney back and all that, and a few other actors, and used some CGI to bring actors back who have died. But like, for instance, the Nicolas Cage Superman. Yeah, it's cool that we went like, oh, they're having a new actor as Superman. That is cool. No, that was not cool. Nicolas Cage, yeah, he's a good dude and everything, good actor, nothing bad about it. I don't see him as someone that goes like, oh, I'm a protector, I'm the hope I'm the symbol of justice and humanity. No. No. If he wants to do superhero stuff again, he better take his ass back to doing some damn Ghost Rider. Another thing is, he's about to be Spider-Man Noir. Pick someone different. Because... Which, that's my other question. Because I don't really have an actor for Spider-Man Noir yet. He did the voice acting, but, like, still, are they going to bring in... Are they going to make, like, in the future, are they going to make, like, a Spider-Man movie where it deals with the Spider-Verse? Not the one where it has Miles up in it, where it goes like, oh, we're bringing in a bunch of Spider-Man, and we're going to have Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Nicolas Cage. That would be awesome. But back to the Supergirl thing. This Supergirl, I feel like she plays an actual role as Supergirl, because in the comics, I'm pretty sure there's like one Supergirl where she can't find her people how Superman did. Superman found his people and everything. He found his place. Supergirl, yeah, she found her place and everything, but she feels left out. That's why when you see her, she's like all drunk and everything. She goes to Red Suns because of all that. And another thing is, I didn't like the Supergirl because of the black hair, because usually whenever Supergirl is up in anything dealing with DC, her hair is blonde. It's long and blonde. Why have a girl that has black hair and not long, it's just short? Like, I honestly don't see it. Batman Brave and the Bold is about to come out. Well, it's not about to, but yeah. Resident Evil is about to get a new movie. For those that play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I'm going to be talking about that. Because I was wondering something, because I looked it up. What is with the respect orbs? Like, you're giving us cards and everything, but usually in an event when we get cards, we don't really keep them long. No, with the respect orbs, the respect, I think, character duels, those are going to be permanent. So you keep those cards permanently, which is kind of a pretty cool thing, because to get ultra rares or super rares, it's kind of pretty hard. Especially some ace cards. Hell yeah. It's very easy. Well, not really. I have been looking up other cards. We might get the Seven Roads Chariot and Seven Roads Dragius. That would be cool. Another thing is dealing with the anime. I'm wanting to say it's more like a comedy romance anime, which it's going to be on Netflix. So far, Netflix's animes have been pretty good. But now, I watched the one Fragrance Flower Blooms. That anime, that was a pretty good anime. I liked it. But this one is going to be called Ramparts of the Ice, or The Ramparts of Ice, which deals with someone that was really short in middle school, and she would get like picked on and everything, and then people would go like, oh, this dude likes you, da 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 da. So when high school came around, because she's a freshman, I guess there's only 3 years at her school. Well, she ends up gaining like these eyes, not like special eyes. Like, people call her the Ice Queen, because when she looks at people, she gives them cold eyes. But yeah, I have been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Been trying to finish the event dealing with the one dude from season 4 where Kaiba duels him and gets the Fang of Titus? So yeah, another thing is for, I'm gonna go back to the Spider-Man thing. So here's a theory. Hear me out, everyone. What if we get a post-credit scene and everything? Post-credit scene. And instead of it going, oh, this is going to deal with the Avengers. No. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 3 for a post-credit scene. And it shows, oh, Andrew's meeting Gwen. But it's Gwen from another universe. Or we're getting Tobey Maguire. And we get, like, something dealing with MJ or something different. Or we get something where we meet Miles and everything. Another more Spider-Man stuff is this. We might get a second Spider-Man up in Brand New Day. There's a theory saying Venom might be in it. And it could be a possibility. Because if you watch Venom: The Last Dance, Venom was there for about, if I remember correctly, for a year, maybe a couple months. So that would be good. And this, like, Venom is like, oh yeah, I'm a good Venom, so like, don't have to worry about me and everything. We're getting Spider-Man Season 2. And they said that the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is going to be only a 3-season show, which is kind of sad because they're bringing a bunch of shows where they look like comic book accuracy. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, comic book accuracy with some of the stuff. Also, if anyone thinks that Norman and Harry shouldn't be black up in the show, actually they should, because we need more black heroes, we need more black villains, like, come on. Also, Norman looks pretty badass and looks like he's not going to be Green Goblin. Possibly. We're getting so much stuff, like Jessica Jones. Like I said, I have never watched any of the shows dealing with the out. What was the one team? I don't know, but it was the team with Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Really, the only 3 that I've seen has been, I watched the first episode of Daredevil, and then that was it. And then I found out years later that they had made more episodes and made more episodes for season 1, and made a season 2, and made a season 3. I watched a couple episodes of Iron Fist. And then I watched Daredevil. Really, the only show that I actually finished would be Cloak and Dagger. But I didn't watch the last episode of season 2. Not season 2, season 1. I watched season 2. And then I finished The Gifted, which that left off on a cliffhanger, and they can't bring that back. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit stupid. Game-wise, right now, Resident Evil 9 is actually turning out to be a pretty good game. Have I played it? No, but I'm wanting to, because I played the Resident Evil games I've played the first one. Well, it was the remastered version because I played it on Switch because I didn't have a PlayStation 1, which they're about to come out with a remake for that. Screw anyone that says, oh yeah, the remastered version was the remake. No, the hell it wasn't. Fix the camera. That's all I gotta say. I played Resi 2 remake, Resi 3 remake, but I could never get past the one dude where you fight Nemesis and you get the big giant cannon. I also played that one on Switch, which I do not like anything that's a cloud version on Switch. I played Resi 7. I also played 4. I played 4 and 4's remake. I didn't play the DLC. I played 5. I played the is it Retribution or Revelations? I played those. I played 1 and 2. I played a little bit of 5, but I could never get past the van where you have to shoot the dude and everything. I could not get past that. I played 7, but I got the gold edition, so I played 7 and 7's 2 DLCs. I played 8, and then I bought Resi 8's DLC, and I played Resi 8's DLC, so I played that. I played the mobile game, which was Survival Unit, which really doesn't deal with that. I haven't watched any of the shows. I mean, I watched the movies with Alice up in it. If anyone knows what that is the ones. If anyone's played the Four's DLC, and Ada jumps through the lasers. That's from the movies. God, there's so much. I haven't finished Black Clover, but I'm getting towards it. I'm watching it on Netflix, so I have to finish book 3 and then book 4 for it, because it's one of those animes that don't go by the stuff. I haven't really caught up on Digimon Beat Break, but so far, Armor's Lizardmon, or Lizzo, is it Armor Lizardmon or Armor Lizardmon, digivolved into something that looks kind of badass. Should they make more Digimon shows? Yes. Should they make more games? Yes. Should they make more movies? No. Card game wise, yes. So, I mean, yeah. There's so much coming out because we're getting Wolverine here soon. And, oh yeah, Gachakuda is getting a season 2, surprisingly. Now, I've not finished Fire Force, which I'm wanting to, and at first when I watched Fire Force, someone like, no, this can't be connected, but it is, because I watched the one scene where Shinra, like, recreates the world and everything and puts in the Soul Eater movie. Not Soul Eater movie, Soul Eater show. Which, wouldn't you, even knowing Soul Eater came first, wouldn't you watch Fire Force, Soul Eater not, and then Soul Eater? I've always wondered that. I have been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s because that's the real reason why I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, was because I wanted to try out Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Dueling, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Dueling. God, there is so much. Dear Lord. Lego Batman's about to come out, and that's pretty fire. Also, there was one game where it was an anime game, and it would have it would feel like you're playing a GTA game, and because it had the mechanics of GTA, Watchdog, Payday, I'm pretty sure was one of those, Spider-Man 2, the Batman Arkham mechanics, like it had a bunch of mechanics, and it was going to be built like an anime game, which was fire. I haven't really played that much. Seven Deadly Sins Origins came out. Have I been playing that? Hell no. Should I play it? Hell yes. There is so much. I know I've said that a lot, but a lot has happened. Like Dr. Stone, they came out with their part 3. Yeah, part 3. The Super Mario movie Galaxy came out. I have not finished it, but I already know my thing's already in. That they are making a Super Smash Bros. Movie. You got Rob. You got Mario and Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Donkey Kong, Bowser. You got, Mr. Game? Yeah. Star Fox. Pikachu. Sonic. It could happen. The one thing I gotta say, for the Star Wars fans, I feel like they should just slow down and, like, take a break from Star Wars. Season 2 of Black Clover is about to come out. Fuck. Oh. Sadie Sink got played as Jean Grey. That's what everyone's saying. Oh, Punisher is about to come out with a special. But here's the thing: people actually like it. They might end up going, you know what? Since people like this so freaking much, we're gonna go like, here you go. Here you go. You can make so much episodes of this. But yeah, that's really much it. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links might get new characters. Master Duel, I don't know. Marvel has their shit planned out. Netflix has theirs. And, I mean, and Pokemon. Oh, Pokemon just came out. Pokemon Home got an update. The update is, well, everyone knows what the update was. We can put Pokemon from Pokemon ZA up into Pokemon Home. Also, there was talks about, if you take Pokemon out of Pokemon ZA, sadly, they stay in Pokemon Home, and you cannot put them back into Pokemon ZA, which, if that is true, because I'm still grinding for my Switch, so if that is true, I'm going to be pissed, because really, Pokemon ZA is the #1 Pokemon game where I actually went like, you know what, I'm going to try and complete the Pokédex. So far, I have all the starters from the main game. The DLC wise, no, because like I said, I haven't been playing a lot, but I'm wanting Mudkip, Trico, and Torchic, because they are badass. Like, look at Swampert's Mega. Blaziken's Mega, period. Sceptile, Trico is badass, period. Especially from the anime, when he came up into, motherfucker had a toothpick in his mouth. When like, yo, what's up, people? Grovyle. When he turned into Grovyle, he went like, I am taking the show from Pikachu. Sceptile was cool from the start, especially his Mega. There you go. That was so cool. So, I mean, like, yeah, if anyone wants to tell me new stuff that's coming out, they can. I'm wanting to say posting maybe tomorrow or Monday. Maybe. I'm still thinking. Yeah, I'm still thinking about doing all that because, like I said, don't know if this is going to be, if Snapchat's going to be my main channel or if YouTube will be my main channel. We'll just have to see. And I know I'm probably going to get criticized for doing this, but so yeah, also, Fortnite-wise, yo, Perry the Platypus came, and Perry kind of buff. Like, how you going to do that to a I think platypuses are kind of hybrids. Think about it. You put a duck bill on a beaver, and then keep the tail. It's a platypus. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna go watch some Black Clover, which I'm also gonna watch the one anime with one Ling up in it, because to be honest, I think that's kind of a pretty good anime right there. I have also been watching Mission Yakura Family. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, because I keep wanting to say Yakuza, but it's not Yakuza, because they already have an anime that's called Yakuza's Fiance, and I'm pretty sure they're not Yakuzas. Because isn't the Yakuza like the Asian mob or the Japanese or Chinese mob? I don't freaking know. So like, yeah.